everybody's day going? It's Christy from SavingDollarsAndCents.com, and I am back today because I wanted to share a few things with you. First, I don't know if you caught my post, I think it was a couple days ago, where I shared the flowers that I picked up when I was out at the grocery store, but I wanted to share them with you because they are bringing me so much joy the last couple days, and I thought maybe you would like them as well. So here's the first ones that I got. Well, not the first ones. I actually got 3 for $12, but I put half of 2 of them into this this glass pitcher, and so that one is like looking pretty good to me. But then this one I've had in my bathroom, and it just makes me smile. It looks better and better every single day. Do you see these flowers? Look at how pretty those are. This is the best $4 I've spent on myself in a long time. It's been several days and they just keep looking prettier and prettier, and I just put them in this little glass thing that I picked up at the thrift store, but I just love the way that they look. They make me smile. So I thought maybe you guys would like to see them. But the real reason that I came in here tonight is because I found something hiding in my laundry room today that I had no idea was there. So I'm gonna share it with you. So I found this box hiding on a shelf. Obviously I haven't cleaned my laundry room in a while because this box is filled with like seeds and those are seeds. It looks like I have some bulbs in here that I never planted. Here's some more. I don't know why these were in my laundry room, but they were. So I have a bunch of bulbs, but the other thing that I have in here are these seeds, like random bags of seeds, because when I go someplace and there's a flower that I like or something and I really want to bring it home with me, I'll usually ask the person where it's growing if they mind if I take a couple of their old flower heads, like here I have some that look like this. Because these, you can plant them and they'll grow the following year, and it's free. It's a really inexpensive way to plant your garden, I guess. So I have a bunch of different things in here, which I had no idea was in here, because if I had, I would have planted them this year in my own gardens. But I have a ton of old marigold heads, and I remember these from last year because I had marigolds that were probably, I've never seen this happen in my entire life, but these marigolds were like this high. So I knew that I wanted to collect, and I didn't even buy it. I don't know where the marigold came from, the plant that I got these off of. It just started growing. And so at the end of the season last year, I grabbed as many of the old flower heads as I could get so that I could plant them this year. And then I obviously had a plan to like keep all my seeds and stuff in this really cute box that we got from a friend. And I don't know why I put it in my laundry room, because I totally forgot that it was in there. And now it's the end of the season and I have all these seeds that I never planted. But the reason I came in here tonight is because I wanted to show you what I'm going to do with them. So over on the blog, one of the printables that we offer for free are these, what are they called? These seed envelopes. So you can print them off, and let's see, hopefully this is the right way and you can read that. You can fill in all the information, like what kind of plant it is and where you planted it or where you should plant it. It's got all kinds of information. So the printable comes with 2 different versions, and hold on, let's see if I can do that better. So there's 2 different versions and they're in color, but they also come in black and white for those of you that are not wanting to use your color ink very much. So you can just print these off, as many as you need. There's instructions on how, to do it and how to cut them out and fold them and everything, but I'm just going to show you really quick because it's super easy to do. So you can see that on here, if you look, it'll tell you like where to cut and where to fold. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this one out quickly because I don't want to spend a whole lot of your time, but I did want to show you how we do it. So I'm curious because up until recently, I always just stored my seeds. Well, you can see how I always stored my seeds, like in here. Sometimes in plastic baggies even, which I know is not great. So I did not plan to just forget about these and leave them. A lot of times I will store them in brown paper bags, but I don't see any of those in here. Oh, I have these ones as well. So I was helping my husband do a construction job last summer, and this couple was so sweet. They'd been married like 50 some years. It was such a sweet couple to get to meet. And they had gardens that they obviously had poured their hearts into over the years. And she told me to go out into this one field and get all of the seeds that I could from this one plant. It smells amazing. I think it's lemon balm, but at the time I didn't even know what it was. I just knew that it smelled really good and it looked really pretty. And so I filled up a rubber glove because that's what we had on hand. We were staining a deck. Anyways, the good news is I think this plant is going to be really good for the bees that we just started keeping this year. So it smells really good. But I need to get them out of this rubber glove. So I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting out this envelope really quick just to show you how I put it together. And I'd be curious to know, how do you keep track of your seeds? And have you ever, are you the kind of person that collects seeds from one year to the next to reuse them? That is something that I started doing the very first year that I was living on my own. Well, not on my own, but with my family outside of my parents' home. My mother-in-law offered me some of her seeds, and so that was really a neat thing to be able to collect the seeds, plant them in the ground. They were free, and that was helpful during a time when we didn't really have a whole lot of money. And then each year I would collect the seeds off of these plants, and I don't even know what they were, but it was a lot of fun. So now that the thing is cut out, we're going to fold along these lines. So easy. You probably could very easily have figured this out on your own, but I figured if I was doing it anyways, I would just show you guys, because, I don't know. So then, once each of the sides are folded, I got one more to do. It says to glue or tape. So you're gonna, there's these two flaps that you fold in. You're gonna glue or tape. I'm gonna tape them because it's just quicker and easier for me, and that's what I have. But you could do it either way. So you're gonna glue and tape these sides together so that the inside stays open. So I have some tape right here. And I'm just gonna do it like this. Put it along the side and fold it over. I'll do the other side. And so that's it. So your envelope is ready to go. And then you can fill it out. So on this side, there's even a little graph that you can, sorry, I need to paint my nails apparently. There's even a little graph where you can draw your garden bed and show where you planted these seeds. It has germination info, so does it need heat? Or does it need light? Does it need darkness? Let's see what else does it say. Where did you purchase it from? Any other extra information that you want to remember from year to year? And then on this side, it has information about, is it a perennial or annual? Well, I don't know why you would really be keeping annual seeds, but maybe, yeah. I mean, if you bought a packet of seeds and only used some, you could put the rest in here. And this packet is rainbow corn, but you can't tell because it looks awful. Okay. On the front here, you can also keep track of all the sowing information, like how deep do these seeds need to go, how much space do they need, what kind of soil, how many days until harvest, does it grow in the sun, in the shade, is it an organic heirloom, anyway. It's a pretty cool way to keep track of everything in one spot, and they're pretty, and I like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get these ones out of this plastic bag because I'm pretty sure that that's not very good for them. And if anybody can look at that and know what kind of plant that is, let me know, because I don't remember. I don't even remember where I got this one from. So I'm gonna take them, actually, let's see what we got here. Okay, so after I removed all of the flower heads, this is what they looked like. And then when I shook them, actually it sounds like there's still some in there. There were seeds all inside. So I'm not gonna save this part, but I am gonna save the seeds. I'm gonna pour those right into my seed envelope. And then, I don't know, I guess it'll be a surprise when I plant it next year what it is. So once your seeds are in there, you can fold down the flap. And then I'm gonna go ahead and tape that down as well so that they don't fall out. So they're the perfect size, like if you had a recipe tin. I have one, but it's outside we have a greenhouse and I left it outside, which is obviously where all of this needs to be. So, but they will fit really nicely in a recipe tin or an index box, like an index card box. So we have them in purple and in this bluish color as well. So if you want the link, if you want to print your own out, just leave me a comment below and I will send you the link so that you can print your own. And I hope that these are helpful and that you enjoy them. Let's see, what else do I have in here? So I definitely want to do something with these. These, I'm pretty sure that this is lemon balm. It smells like lemon. And I have so many. Like this whole glove is just packed. It's full. So I'm gonna get to work putting those in their right envelopes. Oh, and these ones too. So I wonder if I should just pull the actual seeds out of here. So those can come off that part. And then if you open it up, if you've never done this, which I'm sure most of you probably have, but if you open it up, you'll see that this is just full of seeds in the inside. Those are all seeds. So let's see how many I can get. So that's not a very good way to show it, but that's a ton of seeds. Those are all marigolds. So next year I won't have to buy any. And I like to plant marigolds around my vegetable garden because it is a really good pest deterrent, like rabbits and deer. I don't know if it really works all that great for the deer, but I always plant them around my vegetable garden because that's what I learned and that's how I do it. And it seems to work good for the rabbits, which is really important out here because we have a lot of those. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great night. Tell me if you are a seed collector and how do you store your seeds? Do you have a system or do you just have a crazy box like this? In fact, I don't even know what's in this thing. Oh, looks like coriander inside there. So anyway, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put all this stuff together so that it's in a nice, neat spot where it belongs. And I'll show you my flowers one more time because I just think they're so pretty. I would be curious to know, what is your favorite cut flower to have in the house? What cheers you up? I really like sunflowers too. All right, now I'm just rambling. So have a great night, you guys. Bye.